So in today's video, we're talking about writing articles for websites. Whether you realize it or not, there are a number of different places out there, websites themselves, that have services listed where you can do this kind of thing. There are also people out there like myself who operate websites who would allow somebody to be a contributor or write an article for a blog. There's also brands and organizations, businesses that will also outsource blog articles and website articles as well. Now, there are a few different ways that you can go about doing something like this. One is to have your own website or blog, whether it's free or paid. Both can work. With a paid website, it gives you a little bit more capability compared to a free one, but that's the same to be said with most things. But you can have your own blog or website that you post your own articles on. And the people that follow your blog or website and read those articles are likely to give you likes and shares of your articles. And in which case, that will not only help you with your reach when it comes to getting more subscribers for your blog or followers for your website, it also opens up the door for you to potentially have somebody reach out to you from seeing one of those articles and ask you about writing an article for them, whether it be a one-time free article or maybe paying you a set amount of money for writing an article or more than one article. There's also websites like Medium where you can go on there and write articles and have memberships. There's Reddit and subreddits where you can have a topic that you cover and people there will follow you, and you could potentially again get further followers and reach for your writing, as well as potentially have a brand, organization, or business or influencer who will reach out to you because they may like your specific topic and want your perspective for a blog or website article. Now, I do have to warn you, however, especially with the way things have been going lately, that you do have to be careful. And I say this because it was announced a couple weeks ago, roughly the end of May, beginning of June 2023, that Gmail had been hacked and that these hackers had somehow bypassed the verified checkmark and were able to create millions of fake emails that were and are still actively spamming people on Gmail. And a lot of these emails do look very, very, very professional. There are only a few in which case that you might be able to spot it immediately, and in some cases it might take you a minute to do some digging to be able to confirm that it is actually a spam email. Always read through everything to make sure that the grammar and things like that are correct. Misspellings and things like that can lead to you understanding that it's not a legit website, um, or legit email. Another thing is to actually look at the email address it comes from. If they're claiming in the email that they are representing a company or an organization or a business of some sort, most places would have that email come from a business email address, which would be whatever their domain name is for the actual website for their email address, which would be like if you get something from YouTube or Facebook, it'll say something like info@facebook.com or creator insider@youtube.com. It's not going to be a bunch of letters and numbers or something like that with a prefix to whatever website. For instance, it wouldn't be all kinds of letters and numbers at support.facebook.help.com. Just hypothetically. It's not going to be something like that. Just like I've seen a few of them where it will have all the letters and numbers in different sizes, and it will say at salesforce.com / all kinds of stuff. Those are fake. Those are spam. You do not want to respond to those emails. You want to report them as spam and delete them immediately. Do not click on any links that are in those emails. Those links can send you to a website that is dangerous, and they will hack into your account and get your login info and stuff like that, and then they can steal your email, they can steal your personal information, they can get into your YouTube account. There's endless possibilities of what they could do with that. Same thing with any attachments. Those can actually put things, malicious software and bugs and viruses and stuff like that on your computers, on your phones, and then they could steal your information that way, or make purchases, or whatever it is that they're trying to do. So be careful. I will also be doing a video on these kind of things as well, just to show better examples, because I have received a ton of them across every one of my websites and my personal email. So just be aware that there are scammers out there that are going hot and heavy after people for every freaking topic under the sun. If you're an influencer, they make comments about being an influencer. If you're like us in the blind and visually impaired community, they will try targeting you as a member of the blind or disabled community. So be careful. That's just like a lot of these groups on Facebook and in other places that'll go, oh, well, we're doing a survey and we'll pay you $25 in a gift card or whatever. A lot of those are scams to get your personal information. Be careful. But back to the topic. You can write articles on just about any topic you want to. And you can be approached, as I said, by a variety of different people or organizations, businesses that would want you to write on their behalf. And you could make anywhere from a couple bucks up to $500 or more. It entirely depends on what you're writing about, how much traffic they're getting for that article, how many articles you're writing for them, and so many other factors. But this is one option as somebody who writes for you to be able to make money from home. And there are a number of others that are coming up within this video series that do cover a writing style for the topic, which can actually play into this as well. So maybe you don't just do writing articles for a website or a blog. Maybe you're ghostwriting or copywriting for like advertisements or social media posts or something to that effect. There is a number of different ways that you can write on the behalf of somebody else and get paid for it. You can find these opportunities by posting on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Reddit, subreddits, in Facebook groups if it's allowed. Don't do anything for self-promotion if it's against your group's rules. You can also look at places like Fiverr. There you can do gig jobs for writing articles there. You can do ghostwriting on there. You can go on like LinkedIn or Indeed or Monster or any of the other job search sites where it's kind of more like a job search / networking community area now compared to just strictly here I'm looking for a job, and have posts like we do on LinkedIn. Instead of just being a job search site, now you can actually post articles and things like that there and potentially have somebody reach out to you. You can build up your network of people who are in the different industries that you're friends with, and you can network that way to be able to find somebody who might be in need of your services. But as I said, this is just one of many ways that we're covering in the Work From Home series that cover writing as a topic. So if you like this video or this topic or just work from home in general, don't forget to subscribe so you can stay updated on the latest videos, live streams, and more. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments down below and I'll get back to them as soon as possible. I hope you have a great day or evening, depending on wherever you are in the world, and we'll see you in the next episode.